Hi, everyone. My name is Catherine Nguyen, and I am a 2001 graduate of Georgetown College. I'm also a practicing attorney in the DMV area and the founder of Wild Willet Food. For this summer launch incubator, as Amy mentioned, I had the honor of mentoring Lucinda Bakken and Preserve Petal Company. Preserve Petal Company allows you to keep your special occasion flowers forever. It's a really unique and valuable service that they offer. Throughout this program, Lucinda worked through, the first thing was product market fit. Is there a market for this service? Lucinda has a really unique background. Both her parents are florists, and she is actually provided the service through her parents' company in Madison, Wisconsin. So it was a matter of figuring out whether or not she could launch the service here in the DC area. Another aspect that Lucinda worked through was operational and logistically how that actually works, and what her business model looks like and how to acquire customers without a huge budget. So where she landed, I'll give you the high view, but I'll let her speak in detail. But Preserve Petal Company is going to partner with florists in the DMV area to offer an extension service to brides through their bridal package. Lucinda would offer the opportunity to preserve their wedding bouquets from their wedding event. So I'm really, really excited about the work that Lucinda has done. She's a true entrepreneur. She's hardworking. She's scrappy. I'm really proud of what she's accomplished so far. She's made a lot of headway in establishing these partnerships, and I'm really excited to see where this company goes. Without any more delay, I'd love to introduce to you Lucinda Bakken and the Preserve Petal Company.
All right. Hello, everybody. My name is Lucinda, and I'm the founder of Preserve Petals. So a little bit about me. I'm currently a junior in the MSB studying finance management and statistics. Like Catherine said, I'm originally from Madison, Wisconsin, where my family owns and operates a small wedding dried flower shop that specializes in dried bouquets and arrangements. I've worked there for over 10 years now, and I would always see people come into our shop, begging us to preserve their sentimental flowers, from their weddings, their anniversaries, and sometimes even a loved one's funeral. While my family works with dried flowers, post-event preservation is not a service that we offered, and we unfortunately had to turn a lot of these people away. In 2020, I attempted to fill this obvious hole in the market with my venture, Preserve Petals, which takes sentimental flowers like wedding bouquets, funeral sprays, etc., preserves them, and then arranges them in shadow boxes so that they can be kept looking fresh for years to come. Before coming to summer launch incubator, I already had over $20,000 in sales with absolutely no marketing. I assumed I could extrapolate that demand that I found in Wisconsin to the East Coast, and so my initial goal for the program was to jump right in, start seeking customers and selling product. Over the course of the program, my mentors and the group seminars did an amazing job reeling me in and making my goals more realistic. One of the first things we talked about was product market fit and identifying the customer problem. I had always assumed that the reason people wanted their flowers preserved was because of the sentimental value they had. While that was the main reason, upon reaching out to my past customers, which was what I did during my first week in the program, I discovered that money also played a role. Wedding flowers in particular are so expensive that brides just didn't want to throw them away. This made me realize that I might not be able to extrapolate the demand that I found in Wisconsin to DC, as the income distribution is so much different here. Immediately, my overarching goal for the program shifted from selling product to solidifying product market fit beyond just my hometown. In determining product market fit, one of the biggest barriers I had to overcome was needing everything to be perfect before reaching out to customers and potential business partners. Initially, I didn't want to visit anybody without a physical prototype. I didn't want to call anyone without a portfolio, and I didn't want to email anyone without a polished website because I was worried that that half-baked first impression would sabotage the potential professional relationship, before it even started. This is where my mentors really helped me out and pushed me to just make contact, Don't worry about offering a service, just put yourself out there and be okay just asking questions. So that's exactly what I did. I explored demand in 3 different regions, the DMV, Philadelphia, and Atlanta. I was able to find about 300 florists and funeral homes in each of these areas, and after reaching out to over 900 businesses, I received 26 email responses, 4 in-person meeting invitations, 11 business owners willing to schedule calls with me, and 2 DC florists who invited me to their storefronts. So what's next for me? First, I plan on building on the progress I've made. The majority of the people I heard back from were from the DMV, but I believe that's just because they were the first people I reached out to and the only ones that I had time to follow up with, which made a huge difference in terms of responses. I want to finish out the market research in the regions I've already identified, as well as conduct a similar survey in Madison to see how the results compare. I'm also going to expand the groups of people I'm reaching out to. Earlier in the program, I tried reaching out to wedding planners, in addition to florists and funeral homes. But unfortunately, we are in the midst of wedding season, and so many of them were unable to find time for me. I want to try reaching out to them again during quieter wedding months, as well as get into direct contact with some local brides since they are my real, authentic customer. And then, after establishing product market fit, hopefully in DC, I want to start offering my business as an extension service, as Catherine mentioned, to florists and funeral homes, starting with those I've heard back from in the area. One perk of originally wanting everything to be perfect and ready to go was that I actually found a workspace via Georgetown where I can manufacture my products on campus without having to worry about any additional costs. So I'll be able to start as soon as I'm ready. And that's it for Preserve Petals. That was my journey through Georgetown's Summer Launch Incubator, and feel free to reach out to me with any questions, comments, recommendations. I'd love to hear it all.